Hey guys, what's going on? I'm BcraigTrades with BcraigTrades. Make sure you join the Discord channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like, dislike. If you don't like it, if you don't like the way I trade, make a comment. Doesn't really matter to me. But actually, thumbs up do matter a lot to me. I like those. So make sure you thumbs up and like this channel. You might have clicked on this video because I had a whole bunch of cash in it, $1,800 or so in AMD. But that's not really clickbait. That's something that you can earn daily, maybe weekly, with trading stock options. Anything is really possible. But you also can lose money on the other side of it. But we're trying to focus on the positive and making money. But yeah, I think I went over everything. Yep. So that's pretty much it for the intro to this video. Make sure you join the Discord, like, subscribe to the channel. And I do actually have a link if you do want to use BlackBox Stocks. I have a link in the bio, so you can actually use my referral link. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get to this AMD trade. AMD has kind of been on fire the past week or two, for the most part. And now, especially since they have Intel out the picture, Intel kind of reported the worst earnings. Some analysis was saying the worst earnings in history just because, they just said basically they can't make the chip anymore. And this is that's an American company. Now we have to outsource it to a company like AMD, which isn't American. But yeah, so, AMD really just got Intel out the picture, so they taking on more market share, therefore the stock is actually rising. So this morning, I kind of saw a little bit of flow in AMD. I'm gonna pull some of that flow up for you guys, so you guys can see exactly what I had saw early this morning. Look at all this. This is a ton of AMD flow. They were constantly moving up and down. You can see it kind of dipped down right here. That's when some puts came in, and then they bounced it up and rose it back up. I had gotten this trade about 9:35ish, so right around here I got into the trade, but this is all the flow that was coming into it before I even got into that trade at all. I chose the 79 just because that's what I wanted to go with. They were kind of cheaper option contracts, and premium wasn't that expensive, so that's why I chose the 79 strike. I think I got it for 58 cents maybe. Oh yeah, I got it for 52 cents. I got it for 52. By the time I alerted, it was about 58 cents. But yeah, so this flow started coming in above the ask. I mean, you're paying, more than what it's worth for it. And, it was, look at this is a whole bunch of call volume. So I was like, look, a lot of times I like to wait 10, 15 minutes before the market, after market opens to make a trade. But I was like, even if this thing does dip down, I should be able to make some money just off the, off the hype of this stock. So even if you weren't able to exit on my alert at the actual top, you weigh it out to about 11:30, it kind of hit the high again of $1.18. And I think I had sold this for hit a high of $1.20. I had sold for $1. And I don't like to post. I mean, I can't post my exits. I don't like to emphasize me post my exits too much because it makes a person really rely on these alerts. I think it's more important to show the entry or alert that, hey, this is a stock right here that could be going up or down, call or put, and you exit at your own risk and wherever you want to exit at. I tend to go by more so percent on return rather than actual profit. Because this one, I think I got up to almost about $2,300 or so. But, I just wasn't able to exactly execute. As you can see, it hit a high of $1.20, but I think I had sold just at $1. So down here somewhere I had sold, it jumped up. But yeah, guys, so here's the alert right here at 9:35. Put the alert in. So these contracts were worth $58. The AMD 79 strike, July 31st expiration. And it hit a high of $1.20 right here. Let's see, did it hit a high the rest of the day? No, not the rest of the day, but it hit a high of $1.20 right here. Then kind of went back, touched that level again right before lunchtime. But you can really get these spike up and moves a lot of times in stocks. Yeah, in the morning when it's volatile, but you have to be super careful about that because sometimes it might shoot down. But I just saw enough flow in the stock that I was able to go ahead and play this option to the upside. And that's what kind of helped me out in this play a lot. In the flow, like I said, here was all the flow from this stock right here. And when these puts were coming in around 10 o'clock, and around 10, that's when the stock was actually going down. Shouts out to BlackBox Stocks, and you can see, look, AMD was had the most volume for per dollar amount in the stock options market today. Now, usually it's Tesla's up there, Apple's usually up there too, but I feel like a lot of people weren't trading Apple and Tesla just because, not even necessarily Tesla, but Apple and kind of like the tech stocks are usually up there is because of data privacy meeting they're having with the House that they had today actually. So I think people are kind of, weaning off of those FANG stocks for the most part and kind of, rotating their money to different areas. And there is a kind of a rotation going on in the market. I would say that the rotation is going to kind of the AMDs, you know, I see people trying to find the bottom of Intel also and kind of buy on that dip, but it's not really working out yet. Intel could be a good long-term put position. You know, maybe a week or two, maybe, you know, before it actually bombs out and finds, you know, a certain level. Another stock that I did want to go over was Kodak, because this thing was insane. So the news really came out yesterday that they were going to get that that they were going to, was it yesterday? I believe it was yesterday that they were going to get the you know, that government loan of $700 million and become a pharmaceutical company, which is, you know, kind of get a great switch up. Kodak hasn't been really doing too well. Essentially, this thing was yesterday, day before, it's a penny stock, you know. No one really buys Kodak cameras anymore thanks to Apple putting them damn near out of business, because most people take pictures on their phone. It's only for the nostalgia effect of some people who are really into photography that go ahead and get film developed. But yeah, so this is one that I was watching all morning, you know. So once that news kind of came out, I knew I wanted to get into this stock. But I looked at the stock, the options chain, and it wasn't as many strikes. I think the only strikes they had were the ones that were in the blue for the most part, and these things were super expensive. I mean, they are still super expensive, you know, and the spreads are huge, you know, like with the bid at $3 and the ask at $6.60. I can't afford that. Can't. I mean, I can get one of them, you know, but it just wasn't a good time for the entry. Honestly, I would have been way better off just going ahead and buying some common stock, honestly. So, you know, I'm watching this thing, and all these gaps right here, guys, this is stock getting halted. So I actually want to pull up, let's see, can I do that? I think, yeah, I can. I can pull up the alerts in Kodak, and you can kind of see the look at this. This thing was getting halted all day long, like literally all day long, from literally this morning on. Look, 9:30. When did the halt start? The halt started at 9:33. So market on for 3 minutes, halted. All the red is halted. So people, I mean, I bet you people put up millions of dollars in this. I mean, a lot of money came into it. I'm gonna go over that in a second, but I bet you a lot of people came up millions of dollars in this, and they weren't able to exit their position because you had to wait for these little spurts of 30 seconds when the stock is, you know, back open before, you know, you could sell. And I know a lot of people got washed out in this too. I saw some guy had lost like $1 million because he accidentally shorted Kodak by mistake. But I'm going to go over how much just the dark pool trades in this stock. I mean, here they are. BlackBox now has a feature where it does show you all of them. These are all of them coming in right here. But I'll go over a few of them. Let's see, 6.6 million, 5.8, 7.3 million, 5.1, 6.8, 16 million, 10 million, 15 million, 28 million, 44 million, you know, 41 million, 29 million. So about 150, 200 million went in the dark pool trades today, maybe about 150-ish, maybe, you know, and that's a lot. So I think a lot of people know that, you know, with everything going on, this is really a bargain deal. You know, the stock was literally at $2 a couple of days ago. You know, is it all hype? And what I need to go back and watch one of my videos, because I know that there was a lot of insider trading going on in this. The options market and the volume, this was crazy on Monday. So under the SEC is kind of going to be probably do some investigation into that. I think their CEO was actually on Mad Money. He was telling Jim Cramer that, you know, they try to keep the secret airtight, but it looks like it got out. You know, some people knew about it beforehand, just judging by the volume in the options market. But I believe Robinhood might have suggested this stock. I think I did a video, my last video, you know, how to use Robinhood or whatever to, you know, find different stocks to buy. Let's see, 100 most popular stocks. Let's see. I know some of these Robinhoods are trying to get into this. GoPro, was it on there? I can't remember. NIO's on there. Okay, so that's when I had trade today, which is a pretty good stock. It probably, I can just search it, but it probably didn't go too crazy today, just because there's no way these kids, or not even kids, these people on Robinhood were even able to get into. Yeah, only 119,000 people own Kodak. Because they probably saw it going up, they're just not able to get into it. You know, Robinhood doesn't have the best fills ever, and then the stock was getting halted all day long, you know, so they weren't getting it. I mean, this thing opened up at, I mean, it was up $7 in pre-market, so it was getting actually alerted in pre-market. I mean, really, I could have traded common stock in pre-market and made a killing on it. You know, I really don't trade stocks that much, just really do stock options, just because, you know, stock options, you make way more money. But when you're kind of blocked out from trading options, that's kind of the next thing to do, which I should have done. But, you know, there'll be plenty of other trades like this. I'm not really tripping on it. But yeah, guys, Kodak, that was an amazing move. I mean, it was something crazy to see. I mean, this thing was literally getting halted all day long. I mean, I don't think it was even open for 20 minutes at a time before it was being halted. So, and here's all the flow in it, actually. And see, and it was crazy is, you know, there was a lot of people coming with these puts this morning, probably because they thought, you know, when it was up $7 pre-market, they thought it was overbought at that, you know. And literally, they put in all these puts, and people trying to call the bottom, and they couldn't. Like, this thing just shot to the moon. Yeah, they're calling puts in, and it was at $31 right here. Puts in at $19, and this thing was shot up to $60 a share, something like that, which is, you know, insane. Look at this. This is people all, and these people already got washed out right here. I mean, you put a put in. I mean, yeah. So you put these puts in. You know, the stock at $20 went to 60. You know, you have $83,000 worth of, you know, put options you bought for, you know, $20 a contract. It's no way you're able to get out that trade. And you know, I don't know what platform, even if you're using the best platform, maybe you have a market order going in, but the things are moving so fast, it's just no way they're able to get out in this. So this is kind of more, I mean, yeah, it'd been cool to make a couple $100,000 on it, but this is more of a stock that was just really cool to see it, how it moved up and down, and see other people make money and lose money, and to see kind of history being made. Because I mean, I think today was kind of history for damn near penny stock shooting up to $6 a share in 2 days. But yeah, guys, so I think that's pretty much it for today's video. I will show you the NIO chart too. So here's what NIO was at yesterday. This is what it looked like yesterday. That's why I type on slow. This is where it looked at yesterday, and this is what it hit today. So I think I had sold right around the 10 o'clock mark, so I was able to, you know, make some profit on that. But I was actually down because I think I had bought on the high yesterday, maybe around 11 or 12ish. You know, when I bought on the high, kind of went down after that, and I wasn't down too much. I think I was down by maybe a couple of $100. I was like, you know, I might as well hold this, swing it, and see what happens. It was very dangerous too, because I mean, the Fed was talking that too. You had the tech companies at the house talking and getting, you know, slammed with questions. So it's kind of risky. Now I really don't like to swing trade or hold overnight in these markets, but I did it, and I was able to come out. I was able to cover the couple $100 I lost yesterday. It was around 300. And then make another 300 or so on top of that. So, you know, profit came out profitable on that. I think I all about $1,800 today, which is really good. A couple $100 to me is a good day, you know, because those days really add up. But yeah, so that's how I had my, you know, $1,800 day or so in AMD. Kodak went crazy. I'm having a live in course, or not even in person, because I don't know how to say that word. I can't have in person because certain reasons. But yeah, I am having a live course, probably through some software. I'm not exactly sure what sort of software I'm gonna use yet, but during this course I'll be going over just the basic of options trading, and then I was exactly go over in detail how I actually find the exact trades that I trade, and how to use BlackBox Stocks in order to help you trade better. And at the end of this course, everyone who signed up will get an hour one-on-one with me. So just to be able to go over trades, pick my brain, ask some questions. Not everyone is really as talkative or vocal in the thread in the Discord group to ask questions. So having that one-on-one time to really, you know, ask anything you want to ask, you know, anything you're confused about. Hopefully, I can help out and make you more profitable as a trader. But yeah, guys, I think that's about it for today's video. Like I said, once again, make sure you go ahead and like this video, thumbs down, leave a comment, join the Discord group. We're doing very well in the Discord group. Where is it at? Right here. You know, I got my options alert page, got my stock chat. You know, we're talking in it constantly, talking about stocks constantly. You know, have some pretty good guys going charts in there for you, so day traders and swing traders. You know, so we're just throwing things out there. People are joining the group, and it's growing. I think we got 130 members right now. Everything's free in there. The charts, the alerts, my one-on-one help that I have with people. You DM me, ask me questions, I'm helping out. So yeah, guys, so make sure you go ahead and join that. Thanks again for watching this video. Once again, I'm BcraigTrades. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel also, so I can get some more content out to you guys. Thanks.